When I became a celebrity, I was invited on various talk shows because I love to talk politics, and I was invited onto a show with Donald Rumsfeld. And it was at a time when we were Carter was trying to expand the amnesty program, and Rumsfeld was saying that anyone who went to Canada automatically deserved to be called a traitor and put in jail for the rest of his life. So I said to Donald Rumsfeld, "Can I ask you a couple of questions?" He said, "Sure." I said, "If Martin Luther King had been arrested for breaking segregation law in Mississippi in 1960, but hadn't served his term yet, and it was 1965 and everyone knew those laws were nuts, would you expect him to serve his time?" And he said, "Of course not." I said, "Well, Mr. Rumsfeld, the helicopters have left the building, and we have admitted that we were wrong in Vietnam. Why are you saying that these premature anti-fascists," and he got up and he went, "Ah!" and he did that sound that he later on made famous, and he left the taping in the middle of the taping, which you don't do.
No. Wow.
And the producer of that particular show was, what's his name? The guy who ran Fox. Ailes, Roger Ailes.
Roger Ailes.
He was the producer of the Mike Douglas Philadelphia talk show that we were on at that moment.
Okay.
And for Rumsfeld to leave the taping is kind of like pissing on,
absolutely,
someone's grave.
Yeah.
You just don't do it.
Right. And just for the couple questions, and you figure too, that he probably, because you've been pretty vocal in politics in general. He knew, and what year would you say this was?
78 or 9.
Okay, so still, but I mean, at that point, you were a big deal after Jaws and Close Encounters. So like he knew, so he was just he wasn't taking it. He was just out, and you pissed him off, and
it's because he didn't have an answer.
Yeah,
he didn't have an answer to this, and neither do they now. Them mean whatever muscleheads, left or right, are deciding on the agenda.